Hey all, it's Harmon from Misfit Adventure. We've had some questions about loading a character, so this one will be a remake video of how to upload a character in Ikemen Go and troubleshooting potential reasons why it may not work. All right, so link will be in the description also, but I'm in ikemenengine.github.io. I'm going to download this nightly build, which is actually really great that I think they've taken away the stable build, or they put it into a link, as you could see right here. So remember, always use the nightly build, but now it is the blue button. All right, cool. So I am just going to go ahead, new. I don't know why that went over here. Just focus on my mouse. I'm just going to call it new nightly. Let's do two things. I'll go into downloads. Now I'll do here. I'll extract all. All right, we'll wait for that to load. Apologize, I'm just doing this live so that you can follow on step by step. So speeds and whatever may vary. All right, it opened it twice, so I'm going to go ahead and just... All right, we've got all the files we need. Let's go ahead and do Ikemen Go right now. All right, again, this is unsigned. It's not actually a virus, so I'm going to hit run anyway because it's just a little cybersecurity backend, especially on Windows. Do not worry about this as much. The GitHub is reputable. All right, so we're on 2026-06-14. So that's literally as of yesterday. All right. All right, we see big screen here, 3 different versions of Kung Fu Man and random select. All right, so that's what we're going to go ahead and edit. So next thing I want to show that has been done is, this will also be on here, reputable character sites, and I might just do another corresponding video of some good ones that I have found. I've also got a file that's in a particular drive that you can use to access, but this is network.mugenworld.com, or Mugen Guild. Mugen Guild is very good. Let's just take, I don't know, never used this character before, so you can hit go. Mediafire is okay, you just got to know where you're downloading, so I pick right here. All right, don't worry about that. It opened up one, but I can see that it's happened. So I'm just exit out of that. Exit out of that. Remember, a lot of these Mugen and whatever else use a lot of old internet stuff. So that should be the last we need to do here. So I am going to go back. New nightly. And let's go back into our downloads. We see Lai Pots. So first thing we're going to do is do this cars folder right up top. And we're going to add a new folder. Lai Pots. Okay. LEI-LEI underscore pots, LEI-LEI underscore pots. Cool. We're just going to go extract all. New nightly. Cars. Lai pots. Okay, once again, we don't need that. All right, so that's all we need for downloading. So again, first things to look at when we do stuff is to make sure that this is the correct file name. I've done this a couple of times on accident where I've just renamed the folder something different, and of course it doesn't recognize. All right, so we've added it in. Let's again troubleshoot, and let's reopen Ikemen Go. All right, we are not going to see the character right now, but I'm just going to illustrate why. Okay, so we have the character in our folders that Ikemen Go is pulling for, but as we can see, there's nothing here. There's not even a character space because we haven't done select.def yet, which is another important step. So let's just go ahead and exit out. And let's go in to data and select.def. So this is a definition file to determine all of our schema. So luckily, the creators of Ikemen Go do sprig it. So we go up to characters right away. So this gives a whole bunch of options. We're obviously not going through the purpose of this for the tutorial. But as we go down, we can see the examples for how to put in characters, unlock them, slot them. All right, so we can see insert your characters below around line 193. So we have KFM, CSS. This also explains the stages and everything else. What this is doing is it is pulling from these def files to determine things like the arcade path and what order they come in on. We're not going to worry about that for now, but I'm going to go in on 197 here, hit enter, and then we're going to do lie, pots. And I'm just going to save that here. I believe, oh, no, see, I already misspelled it. So right there, we can already see that it would not appear. Make sure we always save before we load. And we're going to get out of here into new nightly again. And I can go. We have her. Let's make sure she works real quick. Awesome. Okay, so we can see that works. Let's also just go ahead and cover some other issues that might come up. So I'm going to go back in to, actually, sorry, back up. Let's just do characters and let's do a new folder called lie, 2. Okay. The reason we're doing this is we go in, now we're going to go into data and we're going to go back into select.def. So let's just go into it for 2 pots. So what I'm doing right now to show you for troubleshooting is as we go back, we're going to go into new nightly. And I'm going to go in and show you that what's going to happen. We're going to see that a character slot opens up, but nothing actually is in there. Yeah. Okay, see, we can see our character. In this case, nothing might be showing up for you as I've had some ask in private messaging and also in comments. It's just because if we've created the folder but without the actual substance, we can easily create a slot. As we can see, Ikemen Go is reading it properly, but there's nothing in there to do it. The only other thing I can also troubleshoot is if I were to go into downloads, and let's just copy that. And if I were just to paste it, let's just, I'm going to do that 3 pods. All right. So if I've left it zipped, it's not going to work either. At least I don't believe so, unless they've changed something. So we might be learning together, but otherwise I am just showing you a video of what can happen as things go wrong. Let's go back into select.def. All right, let's try it one more time. Yep, and see, we've got the same problem. We haven't actually unzipped the file, so Ikemen Go isn't reading it. All right. Well, hey, this has been a how to build a character in Ikemen Go tutorial, or import one in. Please like and subscribe, but also just make sure you troubleshoot your steps. I hope this video's been helping. Happy gaming, everybody.